Saturday's dual track meet between Wisconsin and Minnesota certainly put the battle in Boulder Battle. The two schools went back and forth all day long in front of a packed Madison crowd. It came down to the final event to decide the winners, but ultimately it was Minnesota taking the men's crown 87-74 and the women's by a score of 82-80. Scores like those can be heartbreakers, but for these Badger athletes, the day was much more than just a few scores. It was about the experience of playing a Big Ten opponent at a high level and soaking in the competitive atmosphere. And if you ask the Badgers, they ate up every second of this meet.
It was amazing. I can't tell you enough how good it was to look in the stands and see my family, see my friends.
I love the atmosphere. I mean, when we come out here and we see all of our fans in the stands, it's such a great feeling. So, especially when they're cheering, they're cheering you on. It definitely helps with adrenaline when you're racing.
I mean, this is what track and field's about. It's a 2-hour meet, head-to-head competition. It was awesome, great crowd. They were into it. Our student athletes were into it. And ultimately, that was the goal of this meet. And it's awesome to be able to bring a meet like this to Madison, to our fans, and also ultimately for the student athletes. They've really embraced it all week. They're excited about it.
Once again, Wisconsin tallied a number of impressive individual performances with so many to choose from that it's hard to know where to begin. Suffice it to say, though, that even though this indoor season is in the early stages, the Badgers are right where they want to be.
I think we're in a great spot. A lot of confidence coming off this meet. A lot of our big guns stepped up today. At the end of the day, Monday morning, we're going to look back on this. Did we compete? That's all we can ask our kids to do. And there's still plenty of weeks left. And ultimately, the goal is to get more and more kids on the bus going to the Big Ten, which is still 5 weeks away. And that's our goal.
Wisconsin will head out to Iowa next weekend for the 2-day-long Big Ten Challenge. For Wisconsin Athletics, I'm Ken Kozarowski.